welcome in. I'm the coach, and you're watching Madden Ultimate Team. We've been waiting for this one all week, and the wait is now over. It's time to play ball.
Here's the former Utah Ute, Matt Gay, to get this one started. And we are underway from Pittsburgh. Taken at the goal line. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. So out comes the NFC for their opening drive. And they'll be led out by a 4-time Super Bowl champion elected to the Pro Football Hall of Fame back in the year 2000. This is Joe Montana. A run with a fullback. It's Ben Mason. And he goes across the 20 to the 22. 5 yards on the game's first play. Second down. A first carry now for Marshawn Lynch. And not much doing there. Maybe a yard up to the 23. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Oh, this is intercepted, intended for Hill. And the Steelers are going to take possession of the football.
Well, short of them returning it for a pick six, that was about the worst start you could ask for in this one because your advantage of getting the ball first is gone, and they're set up a short distance from your end zone. Now you're counting on your defense to prevent a touchdown, and your offense, you better be ready to come out swinging on the next series.
On first down, it's done. And he tries to keep the legs churning, but he's going to be stopped behind the line.
Overall, I'd have to say that was just really good team defense because, to me, you can't pin that one on the running back. He had no shot there. He had a man in his face immediately.
On second down now. It's done. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. It's a good gain of 11. Sets him up first and goal.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Steelers take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Some good running there at the end of the drive. He had the burst that set up the first and goal, and then one play later, he's in the end zone.
Brandon, what I liked about that sequence is I'm not sure who made the play call, but they understood the situation, understood the momentum. A nice hard-charging run, give it right back to him, and let him cap things off.
Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. This take it in at the goal line. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. They'll give him 4 yards there, and that'll bring up second down. On the give, this is their fullback. And trying to push forward, but he is going to be stuffed up in the backfield. They'll wind up losing 3, and now it's third down. Now Montana. And that will be incomplete.
Every offense tells you they want to come out and start fast. That's not unusual at all. But this group, they've yet to get much rolling through their first 2 drives. It looks like they have to give up the football again after this one.
And on fourth down, on is the punt team sending this one away. Taken right around the 44. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A terrific return. 30 yards all in all. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. First carry for Damian Harris, the Alabama man. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
Hey, it's not the most spectacular play, but I think most teams will take that every single time for the first play of a drive. Begin the series with positive yardage and set yourself up for a very manageable second down.
And the grab made by the tight end Pruitt. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10, mark him down at the 9.
Well, as a coach, you absolutely love seeing your offense find their rhythm early, and that's exactly what we've seen so far. They had a touchdown on their opening drive, and now they connect here for another nice...
Second quarter action from Pittsburgh. It is the Steelers in control of the football as they go to work on a 1st and goal. Up the middle they go. Done. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. A great play there with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Steelers go up by 2 touchdowns. Here's Gay now to add the extra point. And it's good to make it 14-0. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And a 9-yard run on the end of it. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. Johnson won't return this, and the football will come out to the 25. The offense for the NFC back out there. Not only are they in search of their first score, they're in search of their first down in this ball game as they come up 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Lynch. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
On 2nd and 9, Montana. And his throw here's incomplete.
I like the calmness of how he played the ball here. No panic in his eyes as that throw arrived. Tracked it from the moment it left the quarterback's hand, and that's just where he needed to be to knock it away.
Montana. Got a man complete, Calvin Johnson. He's going to pick up the first down and then some. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line.
We know play callers can be very creative in this game today, but sometimes when they've got receivers with speed like this, they don't need to design incredibly complex calls. Sometimes it's just get the ball in his hands and let him do his thing. In a sense, less can become more, and it was right there.
And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line. 2nd and 8. Here's Montana to throw. He's got Mason complete. And he's brought down here just outside of the 20.
Well, this has certainly been a nice drive with the way they've spread the football around. Here, they even get the fullback involved in the passing game. That's got to cause a lot of consternation on the defensive side. You got to cover him, too. That makes things really difficult.
Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete. York able to send this one through, but now there is a penalty marker on the field, so let's see what this is about.
Roughing the kicker. Defense.
So they'll go ahead and accept the penalty. So a special teams mistake on the field goal try leads to a new set of downs inside the red zone. And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 20. Under pressure, they got him again. Dropped for a loss of 7 by multiple defenders. Now the NFC going to call the first of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. 9th play of the drive now on 3rd and a country mile. To throw is Montana. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete.
And based on my math,
they've only converted one time thus far in this game, so you can see the frustration starting to come out a little bit. Third downs, they've been a problem for them all game. They've got to start becoming solutions.
And that's going to be caught. Touchdown NFC. Tyreek Hill. Yards. And the NFC able to draw a bit closer. Extra point by York is up and good. And that'll make our score 14-7. York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. This is taken just shy of the 10. Now, they nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37. The Steelers taking over now late in this first half. And with good starting field position and 3 timeouts as well in their pocket, no reason not to try and put a late scoring drive together. Zappi to throw on first down. He's going to let this one go deep. Man, it's caught inside the 10. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. They scored touchdowns on drives 1 and 2, and now they're trying to make it a perfect 3 for 3 to start. Now a handoff up the middle. It's done, and they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. On second down, it's done. And this time he is in. A great effort there. On his way to a monster game, 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Steelers will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And it's now 21-7. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. Johnson won't return this, and the football will come out to the 25. The NFC takes possession here late in this first half. And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range. Joe Montana here going to the air on first down. To the sideline, and that is a heck of a catch as he was able to get both feet in. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive, first down.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half. I like their countenance. I like the way that they're out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
On first down, Montana. Pressure comes, and the Steelers take him down. Now the NFC going to take a timeout, their second, as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. Throwing on second and long. Montana throwing left side. He's got Gronk complete. Finding room at midfield. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They will look to throw. Montana. He finds his man complete. It's Mason. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Looking to throw again on second down. Montana. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Well, this is a half where not just the coverage,
but the entire defense is setting the tone in this game.
I don't think this will even, nope, it doesn't even get there. Well short, and this will remain a 2-touchdown game.
Yeah, it's been a disappointing first half for him, all things considered. And this can serve as the capper. It's a missed field goal and the late going, and that's only going to serve to lessen the mood even further.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And with only 4 seconds on the clock, time likely for just one snap of the football. One final shot before half for Zampi. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. So time for the second half as the Steelers have the lead, and they will also be receiving the football here to start the third quarter. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. And the Steeler offense ready to get going here in this third quarter. So good field position for the Steelers as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Zampi from the gun. And this nearly an interception, but it's incomplete. Well, a turnover really would have helped him there, but not to be. A 2nd and 10 forthcoming here. Third quarter action in the Steel City of Pittsburgh, PA. This is intercepted. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line. Pretty much everything went their way offensively in the first half, but now an interception on the opening drive of the third quarter.
As we know, the key to everything here, don't get careless with the football. The problem is you've got to stay aggressive as well. So where's the line between being aggressive and attacking and being overly aggressive? I think they just crossed it on that one.
Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2. Again, they'll pound it with Lynch. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
Well, we saw a lot of negative plays that resulted in plenty of lost yardage in the first half, and that trend is continuing here.
Shotgun. Here's Montana. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Lawrence Taylor picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. And the NFC punt team out there now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. This one will sail out of bounds. It'll depend on the spot here. And the side judge says that went out at the 7-yard line. The field position game, such an overlooked facet, Charles, of an NFL game, but this offense, they're going to be pinned back. What an ideal punt.
An ideal punt, and it leads to that term complementary football, because them doing that puts their defense in a great spot, doesn't it? Gives them a chance. If they want to be aggressive, try and maybe get a safety out of this whole thing, it puts them in that position. I'm looking at this one with my defensive eyeglasses on, because you remember the old days when a tight end saw a linebacker covering him and thought he had a mismatch? But the way they can run nowadays, not necessarily so. They gave it a shot downfield. That one incomplete.
Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. And it's going to bring up 4th down. Anger is on to punt, and he gets this one away. Nifty move. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And the NFC will take over 1st and 10. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there was a quick 3 and out, and they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
And able to steer clear of that first tackler as he works his way forward for about 4. A give to the fullback on the dive. And not much room to operate as he'll get this up only to about the 41. Calling a gain of a yard, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 5. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Operating out of the gun, here's Montana. Looking middle, it's caught by Gronkowski. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Give him 6 yards, and they do convert on 3rd. First and 10 for Montana and company. He finds his man, complete. That's Phillips. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play, so we will switch it. Back now in Pittsburgh. It's NFC football, but they have some work to do on the scoreboard as we start the 4th. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far and brings up 3rd down. Back to throw again. And this is going to be incomplete.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
That is caught. It's Calvin Johnson. No problem there for the NFC. A big gain on 4th down, and that will keep the drive moving. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he wisely will throw that one away.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. Back at the 26-yard line. Taken down for the 5th time this game. Multiple defenders there to get him. The numbers for the NFC on 3rd down. They've struggled to the tune of 2 for 8 so far. This is 3rd and 16. Throw left side complete. That's Mason. And he is not going anywhere. He will not even get back to the line of scrimmage as the clock will stop at the 2-minute warning. So it's the NFC with the football as we welcome you back. They come up on a 4th down situation with things not looking particularly rosy. Montana going for it on 4th. Here's Johnson with a reception. Touchdown. Calvin Johnson, 29 yards. And the NFC has now cut it to within 1 score. They do tack on the extra point as well. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. This one taken just inside the 10. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see him take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a first down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
Now the NFC going to call the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. That one looks like he'll throw here. And he's got his big tight end here. Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. First and 10, Zappi. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. And Zappi to throw. got Pruitt. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Now the NFC going to use their third and final timeout as they'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Another throw coming for Zappi. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
What will look like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
On 2nd down now. It's done. That he's brought down, but he has it down to the 12 on a pickup of 12. 1st and 10.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call timeout. Run the ball.
And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it. And that rushing touchdown is 4th, puts him just one shy of the NFL record in a single game.
And we all know he would love to get to that record and even beyond it. But he doesn't need to in order to impress in this one, does he? What a performance. What an absolute great game that he's had here in this one.
After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. Fields it right around the goal line. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. So the legend Joe Montana and this offense down by 2 touchdowns, 54 seconds to go. It's an extremely tall order in front of them, but they've got the ball with a 1st down. They'll try and start this drive in the air. He finds his man, complete. It's Mason. Just a gain of a couple there. And it's 2nd down. Montana going to hurry him to the line. Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete.
If this offense can't get it done, they'll think back to just a few plays and say to themselves, this was a winnable game and we let it get away. Still a chance to save it, but time's definitely running out.
And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going to go down. Got to be careful here. They need to move quickly, but it's also 4th. Now on 4th down here, that pass knocked away and incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Steelers are close to finishing off this football game. Going play action here with Zappi. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
I think he's taking an awful chance with the football right there. You've got to lead, you've got to protect it, and he's taking chances putting it out there in a little bit of jeopardy.
Especially in a spot like this, 4th quarter, as you said, trying to cling to that advantage.
Yeah, that one probably should have been picked, huh?
Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Looking to throw, Zappi. And he comes back with one complete. And they will get to him at the 7 and stop him short of the 1st down marker. So this one in the win column for the Pittsburgh Steelers. And to be frank, Charles, probably not too many people surprised at how this one turned out.
Whenever I touch